Craig, good to chat to you again. It's been quite a busy time, but we'll start off with the new government that's been sort of put in place, and the new National Party government, coalition government. What are your initial thoughts on the government?
Look, I think they've all talked a pretty big game, so they've come together, and I think they've done a huge achievement to get to where they've got to. So now they've just got to, put the money where their mouth is and show us what they can do. And we need it here in Wairoa, so I'll be really, really looking forward to the three wise men delivering before Christmas.
Because that's the important thing, what they can do for the regions. Now, the one thing is they obviously there's a ministry under Shane Jones, which they've announced, which is like a provincial growth fund. I think it's called Regional Development Fund. What's your view on that? And are you hopeful that you'll be able to get something out of that?
Yeah, we're quite excited about that. Number one, Shane knows us well here in Wairoa. He knows rural areas well, and they don't call him the Prince of the Provinces for nothing. So he's been across it all. I think what through the PGF we got previously was taken away a wee bit around centralisation and that with the last government. So we're looking really quite excited. There's got some big things to happen here. We've got to fix up, first of all, we've got people out of homes, we've got roads that are broken, but we've also got to encourage businesses to grow and enable that to happen by better connectivity, and I believe that will happen.
Yeah, the one thing that's of interest that people have noticed is that there is no minister directly responsible for the Hawke's Bay recovery, and that it just falls under Mark Mitchell, who is the emergency management minister. Does that worry you that there's no specific authority for the cyclone recovery?
Oh, yes and no, but from the previous government, we had I think we had the record number of recovery ministers, and in the end, it was Kieran McAnulty, and he's pretty well doing across the country. So, if Mark's good, I think he'll be fine. But he's going to have to make sure that he engages with us and with each community. Don't engage on a regional level and hope you're going to know what's happening in Wairoa. That may not always happen. And work, every individual community. Luckily, we've still got a bag of his. He arrived up here in the cyclone event and left a backpack with his personal stuff in it. So hopefully he'll come back and get that, and we might get him into Wairoa for a day. So for me, he made the effort back then. So I'm sure that he will serve us well. Let's hope so.